Welcome to the live show on the internet. Yeah.
Out of Southwest Ranches, where there is a big police presence at a home belonging to singer Sean Kingston.
This includes the SWAT team. Local 10 News reporter Roy Ramos is live at the scene.
And you have some breaking details to bring us, I understand, Roy.
Well, Christy and Janice, we have just learned that this is the home of singer and producer Sean Kingston. We are standing right off of Griffin Road and 178th Avenue. Off in the distance there, we were watching as these deputies were initially standing outside of the home, but in the last 15 minutes or so, I can tell you that they have now moved inside. Let's go ahead and show you what this all looked like when we first arrived here. Sky 10 up above the Southwest Ranches, home of well-known recording artist Keyshawn Anderson, I should say, but you may know him as Sean Kingston. It's outside. We spotted more than a dozen Broward Sheriff deputies next to a command center. Investigators set up in the driveway of the musician's home. In a complaint we obtained from the Broward Clerk of Courts, we learned that a company by the name of Ver Entertainment alleges that Kingston partially paid for a 232-inch television and entertainment system, but following the installation, never paid for that product in full, allegedly. The complaint also goes on to allege Kingston used his name and celebrity status to scam people out of products and services, never paying for them. Well, I just spoke with the attorney, Dennis Card, who represents Ver Entertainment. Here's what he told me.
He has basically a sales pitch that he goes through to defraud people. He induces them into giving them really expensive things. We know that our property is inside this house right here. So as soon as the raid takes place, we're going to have a crew of people in there to deassemble it and take it back to its rightful owner.
And I can tell you that relatives for Kingston were outside of the property. We did try to speak with them. However, they said that they had no comment at this time. As for Sean Kingston, we still have yet to see him here on the property, but at this time the complaint alleges he could be facing charges that include fraud and breach of contract. As soon as we hear back from his representatives, we will be sure to let you know. For now, here in Southwest Ranches, Roy Ramos, local.
Sean Kingston,
You big dummy.
you gotta be. It's already hot in Florida and you bringing all the heat to this bill. Yeah, oh my God, say it ain't so. What's really going on, man? What kind of individual is you, man, that you'll do such a thing and get your mama locked up? Your mama's 61 years old, man. You got your mama over there at your house, man, posted up. You over there hitting all the licks and everything, but they saying that she got fraud charges too. I guess, man, y'all really don't want to believe the law of physics. What goes up must come down. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, Sean Kingston. That apply to you too, man, because guess what? At one point in time, you was up. You was all the way up, man. Back in 2010, 2005 to 2010, you had your little run, man. But after that, man, you ran out of gas, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But you got a chance to experience that lifestyle, man. But guess what? Sometimes you got to downgrade, man. Sometimes when you get a blessing like that, you got to know how to keep your money, man. You got to know how to keep your racks, man. And unfortunately, you fell victim. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but it is something wrong with it. But a lot of great men fall victim to that, man, because they don't have financial literacy. You see what I'm saying, man? But once you get them bills, man, you got to know how to save that money, man. A lot of y'all like to go purchase all these high-end cars, man, that cost $3-4 million and all that, man, when you can just lease them. Yeah, man, a lot of y'all brag about that you don't lease nothing, but you own it, man. But at the same time, something that devalues that quick like that as a car, man, you supposed to lease them, man, straight like that there, because that'll save you money at the end of the day, man. Unfortunately, the people want to confiscate their stuff, man. Yeah, Sean Kingston, you've been accused of getting things that you can't afford. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand why they coming at you with a raid, man, because guess what? They the ones gave it to you. They the ones gave it to you off your face. You see what I'm saying? But when you dealing in business, it ain't no you can get this off a face, man, because guess what? When I'm dealing business, nothing from nothing equals nothing. Yeah, you don't come with nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. It's simple as that, man. So it's them people's fault. You see what I'm saying? So they need to take accountability for what they done did. You see what I'm saying? That's their mistake, man. They done got swindled. You know what I mean? If you feel like he's a scam artist now, you ain't peep game before. You know what I mean? A lot of times those big companies like that, they do their research. They go back and do background checks and everything. They'll pay for your whole life story. And they found out that he had legal issues that other people was suing him for. You know what I mean? So guess what they did? They followed suit. You know what I mean? They went down there and filed a complaint. They went and grabbed lawyers and everything else, man. And the amount that is owed, you see what I'm saying? They came with the Doom Squad to his house, man. Unfortunately, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Usually they'll just, if but they gave it to him. So I don't understand. Now they charging him with grand theft. And you know what I mean? That's punishment up to 30 years. You see what I'm saying? But I don't think he gonna get that. But they might give him a little bit of time. You see what I'm saying? He might get a little bit of probation, but he definitely gonna get restitution. He gonna have to pay them people back, and he gonna have to pay the court system. You know what I mean? And he gonna have to pay for the raid. You know what I mean? Once you send them people out like that there, with all them helicopters and all them army trucks and all that, man, you got to pay for all that, man. You got to pay for all that manpower. All that's going to be implemented into his restitution, man. So you got to understand out here, man, sometimes you can ball. That's why it's called ball till you fall. Yeah, you got to enjoy the time that you got, man. But after that, man, it's over with, man. You got to find yourself to do. You got to find something else to do, man. You can't continue to live a life as a celebrity, man, if you ain't getting no money like a celebrity. And a lot of people, man, they can't take going back to how they was before. And I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's certain limitations I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? And in certain directions I'm gonna go. But if you gonna do what you do, just do what you do. But you got, like I say, man, you got to be careful, because you can find yourself in a conundrum. Just like Sean Kingston. Right now, everybody, Johnny Dane suing them. You know what I mean? You got Vera suing them. You know what I mean? The list goes on. You see what I'm saying? And then the most embarrassing part about this whole situation, his mama, 61 years old, his mother is being allegedly accused of fraud. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if they a team together. You know what I mean? They just hitting licks together and they end up just getting caught. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if she just, you know what I mean? They just putting pressure on her because they want him. I don't know what's really good, you know what I mean? But they took her in. They booked her downtown and down there in Broward County, and she got charges. She got a face. She got charges that she fighting right now, man. That's unfortunate. Like I say, man, a lot of people want to live that lifestyle once they experienced it. You know what I mean? A lot of people, even if they are not famous people, you got regular people out there that want to live a certain type of lifestyle, man. They doing anything possible to obtain and keep living that lifestyle, man, whether it's death or jail. You see what I'm saying? But to each his own. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it, man. But I don't see no long term value in that. But yeah, Sean Kingston, man, apparently the people was giving him a deal to promote their business. He said he was going to do a little promotional video with Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? Because they like that collab that he did. So he promised that the company that he'll do a promo collab with Justin Bieber, and it never happened. You see what I'm saying? Then he was supposed to make a $30,000 down payment. That never happened. Then it was the first payment was supposed to be in $47,000. You know what I mean? Because they said he had got a colossal TV, which was 232 inches. With surround sound equipment, you know what I mean? And that you know what I mean, that went up to like 100-some thousand, man. And he had owed them folks. And according to them, he ain't really make no payments. They ain't say he ain't make not nan payment, but he hasn't been making his payments like how they want him to do, or like it was agreed to do. So now they calling him a scam artist. You know what I mean? He said they were saying that he uses his profession to get things without paying for it. Yeah, he can try to do that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. Police officers go and sit down in restaurants and don't get charged. Never. You see what I'm saying? The only thing they do is just leave a tip. You know what I mean? So what's wrong with that? You see what I'm saying? They just getting complimented off their face. They getting love shown off of their face. What's wrong with that? It's up to y'all to put a limit in giving. There's no limit in taking. You supposed to set your limit once you giving. So you know what I mean? So you were supposed to give him a discount or something. You don't supposed to just give him y'all merchandise. And once the man ain't paying how y'all wanted to pay, y'all want to prosecute him. You know what I mean? Y'all want to send down the feds to his house, embarrass the man and all this, get on camera and talking about this man here, this man that. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. But Sean Kingston, you need to chill out, bro. You need to go get you a job or something. UPS is hiring. Yeah, Amazon hiring, UPS hiring, all the above. You ain't too good. They gotta go get a job, man. Go get a job, man. You's a has-been. You's a has-been right now. You doing all that fraud, man. You done messed around the rabbit hole, because guess what? They just gonna continue to investigate. Next thing you know, they gonna really put the feds on your ass. Yeah, pause. Yeah, you ain't seen shit yet. Yeah, you ain't seen none yet. You over there doing all that pump faking, all that flogging, all that perpetrating, like you really getting money out here, man, and you taking motherfuckers' money and merchandise, man. That shit gonna catch up with you, I'm trying to tell you. But you ain't the only one that's doing it, man. Then everybody down there in that region down there getting to the money, man. They getting to the money. They doing fraud, all the above, man. I'm talking about people living in homes that they don't even supposed to live in homes, man, because they doing fraud through paperwork, through banks, all the above. They just doing fraud, man. Yeah, ain't nobody living, yeah, none of this stuff is real anymore, man. None of this stuff is what it seems to be, man. These people ain't really living like that, man. They is not living like how you think they living, man. They committing fraud. You see what I'm saying? Fraud means this shit is fraudulent. It ain't real. This is not you. You see what I'm saying? These people ain't really living real life, man. I'm so serious, because in real life, you have up and downs, man. It's nothing wrong with that. Life continuously changes, man. It changes. It alters all the time. And you got to be ready to alter with it. You see what I'm saying? You got to know how to roll with the punches and still come out good. You see what I'm saying? But what they doing, they just trying to skip everything. They want instant gratification, and nothing good come behind instant gratification. With that being said, if you smell some stink, that's me. Urban Gossip TV, because we the shit.